Hello and welcome back everyone. In today's episode, I wanted to show you guys this Zippo, the Zippo that started it all. This is the Zippo that got me into liking Zippos, and ironically I waited quite a long time before I actually got it. And the Zippo in question, of course, if you haven't guessed from the title, is the Lucky Clover Zippo from the famous Indiana Jones movie. Now, I'm not really sure if the lighter existed before it was featured in the movie or if Zippo was commissioned to make the lighter. But what I do know is I saw it there the first time. It was in that film when I was probably 8 or 9 years old, and I just wanted that lighter ever since. And that's why that's been part of the reason why I've been fascinated with Zippo lighters. Now, as you can see here, it's got a very nicely painted on clover, four-leaf clover for good luck, and it's got the shiny sides. On the back, it's blank. And with that said, let's peel the little price sticker off and put that away. And we'll peel the orange label on the back that shows that this Zippo hasn't been fired yet, hasn't been, used. Now, that being said, I don't plan on using it myself, but I do still want to take a look at it inside. All Zippos are made with high quality, so there's no doubt about it that it would fire up once you fuel it. Um, this particular one I have is made in, let me see, does it feel focus? There we go. It is made in January of 2020 in Bradford, Pennsylvania, as always. And I believe the insert should be the same. Actually, though, the insert is older. It's made in 2019, so this means it was the first productions to be sent out in 2020. So 2019 L would be, what is that? A B C D E is 5 F K L is, oh come on, how am I not thinking of it? A B C D E G H I J K. Oh, well, so basically it was made in December of 2019. So that insert is probably the last run of 2019 being placed in this lighter. That being said, the features are very standard. You got your standard Zippo lighter. Um, and the reason I got this lighter is mostly nostalgia. I really like this. It's gonna go in my collection as a keeper. Um, Looking back, I found a couple of footages from the actual Indiana Jones movie. I don't know if I can show it here. I'm not gonna risk it in fear of being struck by a copyright violation. But if you go back and watch the film, I didn't realize this is actually Elsa's lighter. The Elsa, that being the lady who was Indiana Jones's girlfriend in the film. It's her lighter, and they actually use it in the catacombs in Venice.
What's this one?
The Ark of the Covenant.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure. Watch out.
And then afterwards, when they're in the castle between Austria and Germany, Sean Connery attempts to use this, and that's the part that was stuck in my memory, where he's trying to burn the ropes, and like it burns his finger, and he drops it on the rug, and it sets the entire castle ablaze.
Can you try and reach my left jacket pocket?
What am I looking for?
My lucky charm.
Feels like a cigarette lighter.
Try and burn through the ropes.
And looking back at that footage, I noticed that Sean Connery actually attempts to blow out a lighter, which I'm sure some of my, longtime viewers know is one of the things you're not supposed to do with a Zippo lighter is to try to blow them out. I found that a bit amusing. So yeah, I mean, nostalgia is the one thing that got me to this lighter. That being said, is there anything I would do different on this lighter? The counterpoint here, things I would do differently. Well, looking at the footage, I noticed that it seems like the lighter in the film, the star lighter, has clovers both here in the front and the back, because that in that scene that I was saying, the lighter falls down like this here, and there's a clover here too. So would I have liked them to have two sets of painting on it? Possibly, maybe. That would be kind of nice. Although this is, for me, the front of the Zippo lighter, just because most of them, if not all, have their logo here. It's kind of a rarity to have a wraparound image, or if it's got those scales. My nautical theme one actually has blank imitated bone scales here back here too, which is nice. And another thing I wish they would have had done is I wish they would have done this design on this type of a lighter. This is the 1940s body in the Black Crackle edition, which was apparently the lighter that was given to our GIs during World War II. The Black Crackle was to prevent the lighter from shimmering in the distance, so it wouldn't throw like a glint. So, like, if someone was, during daytime, this thing would shine like a mirror, and the enemy could spot you. But if it's like a matte black finish, that's not as likely. So I wish they would have taken this rounded off body, if you can notice, and applied this to this type of shell. This particular shape of Zippo, the one we know of being the iconic Zippo shape, didn't come around until the 1950s. So I guess in a way the film is kind of anachronistic, it's like an anachronism. I'm sorry, I always butcher that term, but it's kind of out of time being there in the 1940s, because this would be from the future. But that's a very minor detail. Other than that, I mean, I do really love the lighter, and I'm really glad that they put it on this brushed case. I prefer brushed cases. I technically like the chrome ones that are the street chrome, because they do not show fingerprints as much. Brushed is a little bit better. The worst one in terms of showing fingerprints is the polished one. You just look at it and it gets fingerprints all over. So yeah, I mean, I hope you liked this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you enjoy seeing Zippo related stuff and other videos that you might take a look at in my channel and you find it interesting, please consider subscribing. Share this video with anyone who is interested in Zippos, or Indiana Jones for that matter. And I will see you next time. Have a great day. Anachronism, anachronism, and God damn it, anachronism. Damn it, anachronism. Okay. Couldn't say anachronism on. I'm not gonna film it again. I'm sorry, guys.